Well, all right. How's it going, everybody? I am, in case you haven't hung out on this stream before, I am Joseph Bradford. I'm the managing editor over at MMORPG.com, and I'm actually simulcasting, multi-streaming, whatever you want to call it, to both my personal channels and MMORPG.com tonight. Going to give a little bit of a look at the ModRetro M64. Yeah, M64. It's been a long day. The Nintendo 64 FPGA console that the embargo just lifted on today. It's worth noting that this is still a pre-production unit, prototype unit, software, and even the hardware, we were told, isn't final. And that's been clear from just the feature suite that we have on the software. And so there are features missing that the competitor, the Analog 3D, does already. Things like overclocking are gone, aren't in the system yet, which is probably the biggest difference right now. The other thing is you might notice is this is the bespoke menu when you don't have a cartridge in the system or when you're not in a game. Right now, there is like no way to quit a cartridge like you can on the Analog 3D to go back to like a bespoke menu where you can talk about, you can browse, hardware settings for specific cartridges, display filters for specific cartridges, and have all that kind of set up. Right now with the Analog 3D, you could do save states, so much more. This is pretty bare bones, and I kind of like it as much as I'm a huge fan of what Analog has, and I love my Analog 3D. Don't get me wrong. But I like the fact that on the M64, focus is squarely on the game experience and the menu is kind of minimalistic. I say that, but when you actually open up the main like display system menu, as you can see, it definitely is giving off kind of a 90s aesthetic here. You can navigate this using the controller. I've got the analog, excuse me, the ModRetro Pro controller here. You can also control it with this little scroll wheel on the console itself. This menu doesn't really do justice without having a game in the background, so I'm just going to pop a game in. And you'll see it takes next to no time to load into the game as well. Though it does seem to like turn the console completely off when it does that. So I have to get back into it real quick. Using a new audio setup here, so that was much louder than I was anticipating. Alrighty, we've got Snowboard Kids playing. This is actually the Japanese version. You can clearly see the screen filter there. We've got the standard scanline filter going on. Integer scale it. You can also do native rendering or native aspect ratio. You can stretch it. And then you've got your resolution options. 720p, 1080p, 160p. Multiple controller options. Like I said, I'm using the M64 controller, but you can plug in original controllers. You can use the 8BitDo 64 wireless Bluetooth controller as well. The CEO has also said that the Nintendo Switch Online controller will be compatible as long as you have a dongle for it, a Bluetooth dongle. And then third-party controllers like the Hyperkin Captain will also work. What's really interesting here is the custom setting. You can dial in everything from the exact scanline you want to use, the aperture grill, sharpness, horizontal bloom, whether it's rectangle gamma for a tube TV or a modern display. You can even go so far as to change the phase mode. 2-phase, 4-phase, 6-phase, 4 phases by default. Mess with the gain. All that. There's a lot. There's a lot there to mess with. Funnily enough, it looked like we were editing the CRT there. Just set it up for this. Actually make that a little softer. I don't like super harsh black lines. So one thing I don't have yet with this console is virtual controller pack support, it looks like. So a game like this is not going to save as long as I'm using the controller, as let's see, rid of the AI blur, whatever. Doesn't have a spot for a controller pack. Or a rumble pack. The rumble's built in. So we are going to have to just make do without it. Though I could actually just plug in. I don't know how to turn off the controller without turning off the console though. Well, that's what it is. Loved this game growing up. Let's go and just do all around.
Ready, go!
It feels pretty good. It's a TMR stick. It is engineered by the ModRetro team. The gate is a little off if you are used to the standard old school N64 gate. Like it doesn't have the same kind of quirkiness that the old controller did that it's known for. But it's precise. And you can, once you kind of figure it out, you can do like the ordering and sharp turning based on the angle of the stick with this current gate. It took me a while to figure that out though. It doesn't just feel the same. If that makes any sense. It's been a very long day. I'm wishing I had grabbed my regular controller pack. I want to save this. Oh well. Woo! Okay. I'll get him back. I'm gonna run over my own rock. See it now. Oh, nope, I hopped over it. For me. I'm proud of me. Alright. Oh, I hope she was in the middle of a jump. I have to remember that I can do those sharp corner turns too. just barely beat him. Should be able to catch her. Might be too far. Oh, it was a good use of that. That worked. Load back up. Oh, don't want to explode. Dang it. Alright, so I made it before her. That was probably the first turn where I didn't feel precise. Where's the fun of that? Oh my gosh. Oh. Oh, thank God. I thought that last trick was going to burn me. I don't know why it faltered, but it did. Love this game so much. It's simple. Used to play it all the time growing up. I have a lot of money now. I don't even think I have enough to buy a new board. Back to all around.
Ready, go!
Oops. Looks good too. Alright. See if we can't knock them both down. Oh yeah, space there for that one. Oh, I remember this. I used to crash into all these trees as a kid. And they still do that. Concentrating so much. I didn't realize that was a jump. I forgot. Oh! Oh. Good while it lasted. See if we can catch up. Those aren't homing. We're gonna go into this in last place, I think. enter before. Second place is good. Can you not do that? I can turn the fan on once I get more to a straight shot. Oh, good job. That was clutch. It is 190 if you're close enough. Ooh. The ghost is like the blue shell in Mario Kart, where it was designed deliberately to slow the first place player down so the rest of the field could catch up, just from a like system processing standpoint. Oh, that sucks. I was hoping he'd run over that stone. He's the same than me. I forgot this is the last lap. I win. Same place that happened last time. And I shot. Oh, I missed it. Alright, give me something good. I'm gonna get over. I'm not gonna. I think I'm catching up. I'm just gonna grab that one. I get fourth place. See it now. Oh, that jump saved me. Second place is fine. Especially considering I got hit way too many times there. I really want to get the English version of this. I read a little Japanese, but I can't understand it. Let's see if do we have enough money for a board. We're not going to be able to keep. I don't have a controller pack attached. I don't think so. Hold on. Not enough. Need probably one more race. Alpine.
Ready, go!
I don't have any coins. First time that's ever happened. Well, that sucks. Ooh, frame rate drop. This is the, I guess the issue, but also like the great thing about this console is if you are an enthusiast who wants the same level of performance you had on your original system. You got that here because there's no overclocking yet. But ModRetro has stated that when they do implement it, it'll be coming soon, soon TM, they'll be on par at first with analog overclocking right now. The real compelling thing, I think, for me is they are claiming that because of the Prism architecture that they're using with the AMD chip that's powering this whole thing, they have a higher overclocking threshold. So there's a chance in theory that we get better overclocking with the M64. But, I mean, that'll remain to be seen. Oh. Yeah, I am sucking right now. None of these are straight lines, so you're just gonna hit walls. This one might. Oh. Save it. I love how like the default is for us all to just slam our face into that thing. I've been behind ever since I just slammed into that vendor with no money. Let's not do that again, Joseph. I'm thankfully catching up. He says before he goes back to fourth place. He is so far ahead. Ooh, nice. Jump probably saved me. So maybe the rock would block it. Nope. I get both of them? Good. Good for you, Joseph. We can grind this sick pipe this time. Oh, that's fun. Got a fan, you guys. I hit a rock. I see it now. Fan just saved my butt. That drop saved my butt. Could have been a snowman just now. Give me speed. Forgot how much fun this game really is. Forgot vicious, but definitely rubbish there. Damn. You know that. it's like overkill at this point. I've got a lot of coins, but need. Dang it! I made that decision at the last minute. Let's go. I'd like more than a lot. That turn at the last second. I didn't realize I had bombs. I literally did not look at what I was shooting. Dang it. I was just far enough away. Oh. I was gonna win this. Not anymore. Let's go. Use the nope. The rock. Right there, the last minute. That was bad. Did I get any money for getting fourth? Nope. That sucks. Okay, I think I'm gonna end it there. I'm a lot more tired than I thought, but we'll do another one of these next time. I think I'll probably pop in. Ocarina. Can't see anything. An Ocarina of Time. We can finish up our finish up our playthrough of that. But yeah, no, it's really cool console. It definitely is not perfect. It has a lot of work to do to get on parity with what's on the market already, but I mean, it's good. It's really good, and it's cheaper than the analog. And I mean, if you have the ModRetro Chromatic, their Game Boy, I think it's pretty much a given that we're going to, pretty substantial improvements over the course of the life of the product. I mean, they're still improving the Chromatic years later, and they seem like they're pretty much in this for the long haul. I mean, it's not a system that they're just going to drop and then move on to the next thing. Their CEO is pretty active on Reddit right now. Like he just did an AMA last Friday. He's been talking to fans today in the wake of the embargo lift. There is a lot of excitement around this, and they've got time for the consumers start getting it. I mean, this thing doesn't even ship until July 28th, so there's plenty of time to implement their roadmap of consumer features such as virtual controller packs and overclocking and some of the other features that it desperately needs, like a better reset behavior where instead of shutting the console off completely, it just resets the game like the original console would have done. They're also talking about implementing hot swapping cartridges. I'm a little leery of that because we're talking about breaking electrical currents. while they're doing electrical things, and I am leery of damaging these components, especially because I don't have any production cartridges. These were all original, so like 20, 25, 26 plus year old technology here. I'm so afraid of like damaging one of these that I don't think I'd even use the hot swap, even if it comes. But it's there if you want it. So yeah. Anyways, thanks for hanging out, guys, and apologies. This is kind of a rambly, shorter stream, but like I am very tired. It's gonna be a long week, so take care.